So this report really is about the future of our workforce in the biosciences, and it's taking a hard look at how our middle and high school students are doing in advancing and being prepared to take on the demands and the rigor for bioscience careers. They need to recognize that they have to stay in school. So whether they go on for an associate degree or a more technical four-year degree or a more university and graduate degree, they need to be in the biosciences. And you know, these jobs are not just about PhDs and MDs. There's a lot of technicians, a lot of regulatory affairs, a lot of process control, manufacturing. This is the industries of the future that are going to be about making things, making green products, making new biofuels, as well as healthcare and feeding the world. So this is just really an exciting set of careers, and we got to get our kids focused and interested in taking the life sciences as they go forward. We already know that if by the 8th grade kids are turned on to pursuing a career in the sciences, then they are more than 2 times more likely to actually go on and get a degree in the sciences. We know that if they can get excited about the sciences and not just learn it from theory, but hands-on, inquiry-based learning where they're solving real problems using sciences in high school, then they can go forward and really stay excited and motivated to pursue these in college. We have to understand that our nation is not measuring up. So I'm not sure that any state should get a gold star in this report. What we have here is measuring, and we have the evidence in place now that our country is actually sliding. We know we're 17th out of 29 countries in the developed world, in Europe and Asia, in science literacy. We know that, but what we learned in this report is that our 12th graders are actually declining in their performance in life science exams. So we need to step up as a nation. Now, there are a number of states that lead, and it tends to be a little bit more regional, but again, nobody is really measuring up overall. So let me give you another example. Only 28% of our kids are actually prepared to go on and take college biology and have the opportunity to do a B or better. So how they're performing in high school right now is just not measuring up. So there's 2 ways to kind of measure how states are doing. One is how their students are achieving on bioscience exams, and the second is which states are really putting in place the infrastructure to be successful. So those things are not always the same. Some states have had a long history of being focused around education achievement, but they may not be putting in place all the right standards. And so I think when you take a look, we can't expect complete changes in a short time, but we have a number of states that are really working hard, states such as here in Georgia, to put in place programs that will enable them to be doing better in the future. So the states that are really standing out are in the Northeast, from New England all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic, and then in the upper Midwest as well as over in the mountain states. You know, we had some very spirited and interesting discussions yesterday at the release of the report. I think there's a real recognition that we don't have standards in the life sciences for Arkansas and Georgia and California that vary from each other. We have really one set of standards that we need in this country. And so maybe there's a way for states to get together with industry and education community and come up with that national set of standards that can really enable all of our schools across the country to be teaching high quality, biotechnology-focused education. I think we have to help our students see the value of science. We need to make sciences as exciting as being in the band in high school. And I think the only way we can do that for our students is to help them have the kinds of learning experiences where they're really doing things hands-on. So if I was a parent, and I am a parent of teenagers, what I would be telling them is get out beyond just the classroom. Get some of that experiential learning and extracurricular activities that exposes you to the life sciences in a more realistic, inquiry-based way. And we need to help mentor our kids. We need to have our life science professionals that you see here in the hall at Bio really be mentors to kids and give them sense of what the excitement of a career is. It's not, again, it's not just about being in the lab, it's about doing marketing and sales and interacting on regulatory affairs. There's a lot of interesting jobs out there in the life sciences, but if you don't have the background, you're not going to be qualified for those jobs.